Hello students, how are you? Hello friends, how are you? I hope everyone is fine and good in wealth. So today I am here again with you bringing a very fresh topic of class 10, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. So linear equations you already learned in class 9th. If you forget all the concept, don't worry, I am here to revise you all things. So let's start this topic with a revision of class 9th, and then after that we will move to the class 10th part. So in class 9th, what you learned in linear equation? Tell me first. Little you remember, I think, linear equation, degree, one variable. So topic you look on the screen, that is linear equation in one variable. This you, I think, learn in class 9th. One variable means only x or only y in the equation, and linear means whose degree 1. This you remember, I hope. So let's see the definition. What is an equation which contains only one variable with degree 1 is known as linear equation in one variable. I hope you understood this definition. That type of equation which have degree 1 and contains only one variable, that is called the linear equation in one variable. Let's understand with the example. We have 4y is equal to 20. Here you can see the degree means what? In a equation, in each term, term means, in class 8, class 7, you understand the meaning of term, which is separated by either plus or minus, or you can say which is separated by plus, minus you can take as a coefficient, or you can say that any term if separated by with plus or minus, like this 4x plus 2y plus 3. So there are the terms, three terms in this. So three term is called the trinomial algebraic expression. So let's come to the linear equation. Linear equation degree 1 means in each term we have to see the highest power of the variable. The highest power of the variable of complete equation that you have find out from the each term is called the degree, or you can say highest power of the algebraic expression is called a degree. Okay, in this you have only y, and y highest power is 1, so it means degree is 1 or not. And how many variables in it? One variable. That's why this called linear equation in one variable. I hope you understood this. Let's talk about how to solve this solution, this equation. If equation means which have equal to sign. So I am telling you from very basic, and maybe many students are thinking, sir, why you start from basics? Because it's required. Some students maybe forgot this concept, so that's why we are taking from starting. It's take hardly 5 to 10 minutes to cover up all the basics, then we will come to our topic. Okay, so I'm where I am, where I'm on solution. So how to solve this? We solve like this. This y is equal to 5 is what? Solution for this equation. Okay, solution for this equation. So one variable, one linear equation have a unique solution, only a single solution. Now in class 9 you learn about also linear equation in two variable. Now you understand the equation. Okay, so how? An equation which contains two unknown variables, the equation which contains two unknown variables with degree 1 is known as linear equation in two variable, is known as linear equation two variable. For example, it is written here 2x minus y is equal to 10. Got it or not? The highest power in this equation is 1 only. So degree is 1. That means that is confirmed. This is a linear equation. If degree is 2 is what? Quadratic. If degree is 3 is cubic. If degree is 4, pi quadratic. Like so on. Okay. So in this chapter we are limited with only linear equations. When we go in further chapters, then we will learn about the quadratic equation also, whose degree is 2. Okay, so let's look this. So this is a linear equation. There are two variables x and y. So that's why it's called a linear equation in two variable. If we talk about, if an equation is written in the form of ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, c are real numbers, and the coefficient of x and y, if I am writing ax plus by is equal to c, the coefficient of x is a, the coefficient of y is b. Got it? And the c is the constant. And it is also compulsory condition in this, a and b are not equal to 0. It means a comma b comma c are real numbers, You can write like this, a comma b comma c belongs to R. But there is one condition, a is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0. Got it? Okay, so in this way you can represent the linear equation condition in a two variable, linear equation in two variable. And this graph also you learned how to draw the graph in a graph paper already in 9th class. Okay, when we learn graphical solution in this chapter, then I will again repeat you. And you know, in linear equation two variable, linear equation in two variable have infinite solution. Okay, for example 2x plus y for y, okay, y is equal to 3. You can put many values of x and y to satisfy this single equation. So that's why you can say that linear equation in two variable, a linear equation in two variable have infinite number of solutions. Okay, let's move. Then what about linear equation in two variable? It's very simple. I will give you one situation. The situation of linear equation in two variables in our daily life. So that type of situation, whenever we purchase some fruits, we purchase some etc. grocery items. So these types of linear equation two variable situations comes in our daily life. For example, the cost of 3 apples and 5 oranges is 120 rupees. To find the cost of each apple, initially assume the cost of each apple is x and the cost of each orange is y. Here are the two unknown quantities. So let's suppose the cost of 3 apples 3x and the cost of 5 apples is 5x. If you add 3x and 5y, oranges cost is 5y. Okay, and the total cost is given rupees 120. So this is the one equation. And to find the cost of each apple, you assume the one apple cost is x and the cost of oranges is y. So you consider the cost of together, the cost of each apple and each oranges together is rupees 30. Is rupees 30. Okay, now solve these two equation, you will get the value of x and y. Okay, and the value of x and y are the cost of each apple and the each oranges. So how to solve? There are some method to solve this equation. So this is called the linear equation in two variable. So what you observe from this equation, these two variables equation, okay, observe it, I will ask later on. We solve these two equations simultaneously and we will get the value of x and y. Okay, let's move to next part. So the pair of linear equation in two variable, like we see previously two equations, okay, that is called pair of linear equation in two variables. Two or more linear equation in the same two variable. In previous equation, what you see here, in two equation your x and y is same, x and y is same. This is the number one condition. So when we called pair of linear equation in two variable, two or more linear equations with same two variables are known as pair of linear equation in two variable. How to represent in journal form? This is the journal form. Either all the constant, all the variables shift at either LHS or RHS and put equal to 0. Okay, that is your generalized form of equation. A1x plus B1y plus C1. Your variable part is same in both the equation, then only is called pair of linear equation. A2x plus B2y, okay, plus C2 is equal to 0. This is called the general form of linear equation, in pair of linear equation in two variable, and your A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 are called the real numbers, or called the real numbers. Okay, then move. Pair of linear equation, it is clear that a system of simultaneous linear equation is formed by pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay, so it's a system of simultaneous linear equation is formed by the pair of linear equation in two variable. So basically the four types of linear equations, pair of linear equations are there. Pair of, not linear equation, pair of linear equation are four types. Which are they? Consistent pair of linear equation. It means a pair of linear equation, in two variable which have at least one solution. Means if you have two solution, two pair equations like this, okay, these are the two equations, they have at least one solution, they have only one at least one solution, means minimum one solution. If to satisfy x and y, if you put here x and y, it's satisfying the equation, it means that is called one a solution, and at least one solution is called consistent pair of linear equation. Consistent or inconsistent means what? Consistent means any equation if have solution is called the consistent equation. Inconsistent equation means what? If the any equation does not have any solution, means no solution, you are not finding the any values of x and y, that is called the inconsistent solution. Okay, how this I will tell you later. No solution, how will come, I will tell you later. So consistent pair of linear equation means what? At least one solution. Independent pair of linear equation means A pair of linear equation which have exactly one solution, which has exactly one solution is known as independent pair of linear equation. And what about dependent? Dependent means infinite many distinct common solution. Distinct common solution means is what? Different solutions. Infinite solution, but different. They are different. So this is means what? Dependent pair of linear equation. And I already told you inconsistent pair of linear equation means no solution. No solution. So means there are four types of pair of linear equation: consistent, independent, dependent, or inconsistent. Consistent, at least one solution. Independent, exactly one solution. Dependent, infinitely many distinct solution. And inconsistent, no solution. Okay, now move to the part of, so there are some examples of the dependent equation. Ax plus by is equal to c, then there is some constant. You can understand like this: 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. If I will multiply this whole equation with 3, 6x plus 9y is equal to 27. So these are the two equations. These two equations are same. This is the what multiplication with k. Okay, what k is here? 3. Multiplication with some constant, and then you make a second equation. That types of equations are called the dependent equation. Look here, here if second equation, if I write like this: 2 into 3x, uh, sorry, 3 into 2x, 3 into 3y, 3 into 9. Okay, means what? This is equation is like our first equation. So when you any equation you multiply by k both side, that will convert into dependent equation. These types of dependent equations, if you are going to draw in a graph paper, okay, they overlap each other. Overlap each other means a line, and over there a one line. You know, easily you can draw the graph of a linear equation easily. Just to put the different value of x, you will get a different value of y, and that x and y uh, pair makes a order pair, or you can say coordinate. They makes a coordinate. That coordinate you draw in graph and draw the line, straight line. And what about inconsistent equation? Inconsistent equation when ax is equal to by is equal to c and kx plus ky is equal to mc. So there is one example: x plus 2y, 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. Means these types of equation are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. And they never intersect each other. That's why no solution. We discuss just after this topic, we will discuss this. Okay, so solution of system of simultaneously linear equation: a pair of values of variables x and y satisfying each of equation in a given system to linear equation in x and y is called the solution of the system. Already I told, the value of x and y which satisfy both the equation is called the solution. Okay, now let's understand this. Show that x is, this is a question, y is equal to 1 is not a solution of system of simultaneously linear equation. So how you show that? Just put the value of x and y in the each of the equation. If both equation is satisfy, the solution. If not satisfy, then not a solution. Now do it fast. Put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 in both equations, in both equations. So I am taking first this equation. So I am putting, I just make a bracket here, 2x plus 7y is equal to 11. Put x is equal to 2, 2 into 2. This is not a point, this is the sign of multiply, okay? Plus 7 into 1. So 2 to the 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. Yes, here LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, this is a way of representation you are solving in a box. And then take second equation now. Second equation is what? X minus 3y is equal to 4. Got it? Make a box. A stick. Okay, then write here x minus 3y. If it is come is equal to 4, then it is a solution. If not comes equal to, then it's not a solution. Just put it 2 minus 3 into 1. So 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1, and that is 4. Minus 1 is not equal to 4. LHS is not equal to RHS. Hence you can say, hence therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is not a solution. I hope you understood it very well. If satisfy both the condition, both equations satisfy, then only solution. If one is satisfying, another is not satisfied, then not a solution. Okay, then no solution. This types of equation called inconsistent. Sorry, this is, we are talking about only solution, not a type of equation. That forget it. Consistent and inconsistent equation, how to find it? That is a process. Okay, I will tell. Okay, here it's a very important for class 10th, and listen this very carefully, because this is the topic from where the question asked directly from the board. Every year asking, every year. Objective type they can ask, subjective type, objective ABCD type they can ask. They can ask certain reason question from here. They can ask case based study. They can ask simple 2 marks or 3 marks question also. So this is the way these three methods tells you about the equation. So what type of equation solution have? Unique solution have, infinite many solution have, no solution have. The solution possibilities for a system of linear equation and algebraic condition of solvability are these three: unique solution, infinite many solution, no solution. So let's understand why this three solution one by one. Number one is unique solution. So you know, pair of linear equation general form is what? A1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now, what is the condition? Very simple. If you know about the A1, A2, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. C1, C2 are the constant. A1, B1, C1. A1, B1, A2, B2 are the coefficient of x and y. So first of all, you have to shift all the things either in LHS or RHS. Means you have to bring all constant or a variable part at a one side. Then you have to write like this ratio: A1 from the first equation, A2 from the second equation. If it is not equal to B1 upon B2, then this system is called a unique solution. Unique solution means one solution, one value of x and one value of y. Graphically you can see this how. When you draw the graph, so there are two lines, the blue line and the yellow line. Let's suppose the blue line equation is this: a1x b1y c1 is equal to 0, and the yellow line equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So where they intersect here, let's call this, where this point coordinate is what, x comma y. So this x comma y is satisfying both the equation, and this called solution of this equation. This is called the solution of this equation. Okay, this is the unique solution. And okay, and graph is what, intersecting. Number one condition, you can find unique solution direct, you can find the type of solution from the directly from the equation. How? a1x by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. If you saw a graph, if two lines are intersecting, intersecting means if the two lines are intersecting at a point, obviously that is also a unique solution. Okay, and this type of system is called consistent system of equation, because they have solution. So unique solution is a consistent system of equation, and unique solution, how you find, the methods we will learn separately, the graphical method, the elimination method, the substitution method, we will learn separately. Here, how to identify these are unique solution or infinite, this equation gives us unique, no solution, or infinite solution. So method one is just finding the ratios of the coefficient, and you, if the ratios of a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, called the unique solution. If you want to remember this, remember by intersecting line, a1 a2 is not equal to b1 b2, no need to check c1 c2. Okay, now come to the, this is the x-axis, okay, I forgot to tell, and this is your y-axis. Infinitely many solutions, very simple. If a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So first, how we learn, how we understand this is the infinite solution directly from the equation, just finding the ratios. There is condition. What is the condition? If a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, this is the condition of infinitely many solution. Okay, from this condition you understand what, this is the for these two pair of linear equation provide us infinite many solution, means what, these equation are dependent equation, dependent pair of linear equation, or you can say they have distinct x and y values to satisfy both the equation. In graph, how you can represent these types of equation, when you are drawing the graph, these two lines overlapping each other, okay. So this is the equation of a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, and this is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to both the equation overlapping each other. Overlapping means, let's suppose if this is span and this, they are overlapping each other, you can see I like this. Okay, overlapping means infinite many solution, and these types of line is called coincident lines. Coincidence line. Okay. Also they are called consistent solution, because consistent system of linear equation, because they are giving us solution. Now the last one is no solution. So it's simple. If your equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1, our number one compulsory condition is what? Bring all the variables and constant at one side. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. If this condition satisfy a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, but not equal to c1 upon c2, but not equal to c1 upon c2, this is the condition called no solution condition. Okay, how you represent this in graph? This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. So when the two lines are parallel, this is the condition of no solution. When two lines are parallel, they never intersect, then no solution. So parallel lines gives us no solution, and this types of equation is called inconsistent system of equation. Okay, so here it is, all things at one place. Consistent as well as independent types of equations, graphically, intersecting lines, algebraically, exactly one solution. And what is the condition? a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. Consistent but dependent. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Coincidence line on the graphical representation, and infinitely many solution, infinitely distinct many solution. And in inconsistent as well as inconsistent types of system of equation, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 not equal to c1 upon c2, pair of parallel lines, and no solution. I hope you understood this all things. Let's do the question. This is the NCERT exemplar question. Okay, NCERT exemplar question this is. So let's understand here, the two equation is given, x1 plus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0, minus 3x minus 6y plus 1 is equal to 0. So in this you can see, first of all you have to compare with a1 b1, a1 b1 c, a2 b2 c1 c2, this you have to find. So you compare, and then you have to find is unique solution, exactly infinite, no solution. So a1 your 1, b1 your 2, and c1 your 5, a2 is your minus 3, b2 is your minus 6, and c2 is your 1. So let's find the solution. What is a1 upon a2? We can find in a table. Okay, so what is your a1 upon a2? That is 1 by minus 3. So you can write minus 1 by 3. b1 upon b2, you can write 2 by minus 6. 2 by minus 6 is 1 by minus 3. And what is your c1 upon c2? c1 upon c2 is 5 by 1. Is now here you can see a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but is not equal to c1 upon c2. So this is the condition of which, this is the condition of no solution. So here D option is correct. This is the condition of no solution, right or wrong? Right. Okay. So exactly two solutions, there is nothing, because there are only three: unique, infinite, and no solution. So this is bogus option. So option D is correct. Any doubt? Now you try the second question. This is also your NCERT explainer exemplar question, sorry, NCERT exemplar question. Solve this. In this you have to find the value of C and saying infinitely many solution. So just how to solve, I will give you time, few seconds. Okay, the time's up. If you got the answer, check it. So first of all, you have to bring all the variables and the constant part at the one side. Okay, now compare. Now it's saying this is the infinite many solution. Infinite many solution condition is this. Okay, so from A1, A2 you can find A1 is C, A2 is 6, B1 is -1 and B2 is -2 and C1 is -2 and this is -3. So how to find the value of C? So value of C, you can compare these two ratio, like first and second. This is the first ratio, this second ratio, third ratio. So first of all, you have to check all pairs, first, second, second, third, first and third. Okay, whatever the common values come, the common solution come, that is your the value of C. Sometimes what happen, student compare what, first and second. C is equal to C by 6 is equal to -1 by 2, minus minus cancel. So your C value is what, 6 by 2 and the C value is what, 3. You saw the answer, option A is correct. Okay, but we have to verify it with others also, from first and third, from first and third. From first and third, verify first. C upon 6 is equal to -2 by -3. So C is equal to minus minus cancel. C is equal to 2 by 3 into 6. C is equal to 4. Huh? How come? Here giving C value is 3 and here giving is C value is 4. The two C different values. Is it is possible? No. It means there is some problem in this solution, this equation, or you can see B1 and C1 is not equal to. So it means there is no value of C, there is no value of C satisfy this will have finitely many solution. Okay, infinitely will have infinitely many solution, there no value. So basically what mistake students will do, they find from first and second, they got the answer 3 and look the option, oh answer 3 is present, we are right, okay, and taking and moving to the, don't be in hurry. Check also second and third, check. C value is 4. How come? How these two different value of C for a single for pair of linear equation? Okay, so it means there are no real values for C. If you look B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2 from second and third, they are not equal. So directly you can say they are not equal, then it means they are not a infinitely many solution. Okay, so that's why your answer is no value. I hope you understood this question. So I will give you one homework question. So this is a parallel line. Now there, understand the language. In previously language, they are asking will have infinitely many solution. Asking will. Okay. so it means they have doubt. This is many infinite main solution or not, so you have to check this one also, and your answer is no value. Second, this saying the find the value of k, the pair of linear equation this, and represent parallel lines, means they are conformed, the lines are parallel, and you have to find the value of k. Okay, so this is the homework question. I hope up to here you understood very well. If you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask. I'm here for your queries. Okay, if you no doubts, okay, then take care, bye bye. If you have any doubts, please comment. Okay, I will take that doubts and make a video for you again. I hope you enjoy this class a lot, and okay, let's meet in another class. Bye bye, take care, have a good day.